Have you ever caught yourself wondering, how much time do I really have left? Once you're past 70, time doesn't just tick, it matters more. Every morning you wake up, every walk around the block, every hug from a grandchild, it all feels more meaningful. But here's what many folks don't realize. Your body is already whispering clues about your future. Some people keep their spark, still active, still sharp, while others start slowing down, feeling drained, dealing with new aches that don't go away so easily. What makes the difference? It often comes down to a few quiet but powerful signs. Signals that can actually help predict how well and how long you'll keep going. In this video, we'll walk through 7 of those signs. They're not myths or wishful thinking. They come straight from doctors and researchers who've studied real people, those who aged gracefully and those who didn't. By the time we're done, you'll know what to pay attention to in your own body, and more importantly, how to turn those insights into action. Small shifts now could make a big difference down the road. So stay with me, because what you learn today might just help you stay independent, strong, and here longer than you expected. All right, let's begin. Sign number 1. How fast you walk could say more than you think. It's not your blood work. It's not even your family history. One of the clearest signs of how well you're aging, how long you might keep going strong, is something as simple as how fast you walk. That steady pace you keep when heading to the mailbox or strolling through the park. Turns out, it matters. Studies have shown that older adults who walk at a brisk, steady speed tend to live longer. Why? Because walking speed isn't just about your legs. It's about your heart, your muscles, your balance, even your brain. Let me tell you about 2 neighbors, Bill and Ron, both 75. Bill still takes his morning walk around the block in Bakersfield. Doesn't use a cane, doesn't need help crossing the street. His steps are steady, like someone who's still in control of his life. Then there's Ron. He used to be active, helped coach Little League, loved working in his garden. But now, he slows down halfway to the driveway, grabs the railing going up the steps, and sometimes needs to stop to catch his breath just walking across the room. It's not just getting older. Ron's pace is telling a deeper story. Maybe his circulation's slowing. Maybe his muscles are weakening. Whatever the cause, it's a red flag. See, your legs are like the base of your house. If they start to give out, the rest follows. But here's the hopeful part. You can build it back. You don't need a fancy gym. Just start with small things. Walk a little more each day. Take the stairs when you can. Maybe keep a pair of 3-pound weights by your chair for leg lifts while watching TV. Because how you move through the world says a lot about how long you'll keep moving at all. So the next time you catch yourself shuffling or feeling winded, don't brush it off. That pace might be your body's way of asking for just a little more care and giving you the chance to stay stronger longer. Sign number 2, what your hands are trying to tell you. Here's something most folks don't think about. Your grip, the strength in your hands, might quietly be revealing what's going on with the rest of your body. Sounds simple, right? But research shows that grip strength is one of the clearest signs of your overall vitality. When your handshake feels solid, it usually means your muscles are holding up, your circulation is flowing well, and your nervous system is still firing like it should. But when your grip starts to fade, even just a little, it can be an early sign of trouble. Let me tell you about 2 men from right here in California, Don and Harold, both 78. Don still helps his wife carry groceries in from the car. He opens the peanut butter jar without thinking and gives a firm handshake that hasn't changed in years. Harold, on the other hand, has started struggling with the little things, twisting off a bottle cap, lifting a heavy skillet. At first, he brushed it off as just normal aging. But what he didn't realize was that his hands were quietly telling him his muscles were slipping. And with that, his stability, independence, and even his safety were at risk. Because here's the truth. Your hands reflect your whole body. When they start losing strength, it usually means your legs, your back, and your core might be weakening too. But this isn't the end of the story. The good news is, grip strength can be rebuilt. You don't need fancy equipment, just a tennis ball to squeeze while you're watching the evening news. Some light dumbbells. Even carrying your grocery bags one at a time can help. It's about keeping those muscles alive, one small habit at a time. So next time you go to open a jar or carry a bag, Pay attention. If it feels harder than it used to, don't ignore it. Because how firmly you hold on to things today might just reflect how well you'll hold on to your strength, your balance, and your independence in the years ahead. Let's keep going. Sign number 3. Can you stand on one leg? Your balance might be telling you more than you think. Here's a truth that sneaks up on a lot of us. You don't think about your balance until the moment you start to lose it. But being able to stand on one leg just for 10 seconds can quietly predict how strong, steady, and sharp you'll be in the years to come. Researchers have found it over and over again. Folks who struggle with balance are more likely to face falls, injuries, and even memory problems down the road. But those who keep their balance into their 70s and beyond, they tend to stay independent longer and enjoy more good years. Let me tell you about 2 women from down near San Diego, Marcia and Elaine. Marcia's 72. She takes a short walk every morning, does light yoga in her living room with a YouTube video, and can stand on one leg while brushing her teeth. No wobble, no fuss. Elaine, same age, has been less active. When she tries to balance on one leg, she starts tipping within seconds and has to grab the kitchen counter for support. She figures it's just normal aging, but it's actually her body warning her that something's slipping. See, balance isn't just about your legs. It's your nervous system, your brain, your muscles all working together. When balance fades, it often means deeper things are changing too. But don't worry, this is something you can work on. Stand on one foot for a few seconds while waiting for your coffee to brew. Walk heel to toe across the living room like you're on a balance beam. Even gentle Tai Chi in the park can do wonders. Here's a little test. Right now, stand up and lift one foot just a few inches off the ground. Can you stay steady for 10 seconds? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Because the steadier you are today, the more likely you'll stay on your feet, stay independent, and keep enjoying all the little things that make life sweet. Sign number 4. What your sleep is saying about your future. Sleep isn't just something you do at the end of the day. It's how your body holds itself together. When you hit your 70s, the way you sleep can quietly reveal how well you're really doing inside. It's during sleep that your body repairs itself, boosts your immune system, and clears out the mental clutter from your brain. But when sleep starts slipping, when nights become restless or mornings feel like you didn't rest at all, it's a sign worth paying attention to. Let me share a story about 2 friends, both retired and living just outside Fresno, Jim and Larry, both 75. Jim heads to bed around 10 every night. No screens, just a cup of chamomile and the sound of the old clock ticking. He sleeps through, wakes up rested, and still has the energy to water his garden before breakfast. Larry, though, he's been having trouble. Falls asleep just fine, but wakes up at 2 a.m., then again at 4. Sometimes he lies there staring at the ceiling until the sun comes up. He's tired by mid-morning, forgetful, and lately, his blood pressure's been bouncing around. What Larry doesn't realize is, this isn't just about being tired. Poor sleep, especially after 70, can speed up memory problems, heart issues, and even weaken your immune system. If you're finding yourself wide awake in the middle of the night or dragging through the day despite a full 8 hours in bed, your body may be trying to tell you something. The upside? Sleep quality isn't set in stone. Simple changes. Turning off the TV early, getting sunlight in the morning, cutting back on late-night snacks can help reset your rhythm. Remember, sleep isn't just for feeling rested. It's how you heal. It's how you protect your mind, your heart, and your strength for tomorrow. So tonight, check in with yourself. How are you really sleeping? Because the quality of your rest might just be the quiet foundation of how well and how long you'll stay strong, steady, and here. Sign number 5. When your appetite starts to fade, pay close attention. After 70, how you eat doesn't just affect your waistline. It can quietly shape your future. A steady appetite and simple, nourishing meals help keep your strength up, your energy going, and your body ready to face each day. But when eating becomes a chore, or when food starts losing its appeal, it might be more than just a passing phase. Let me tell you about 2 women who could be your neighbors, Joyce and Linda, both 74. Joyce still enjoys cooking in her sunny kitchen in Long Beach. She keeps her fridge stocked with fresh fruits, whole grains, and that little container of blueberries her grandson loves. Meals are something she looks forward to. She eats well and moves through her day with energy. Linda, on the other hand, has slowly stopped caring much about food. She skips breakfast, eats a few crackers for lunch, and dinner might just be a frozen meal, if she remembers. She's lost weight without trying and chalks it up to just getting older. But here's what Linda doesn't see. That shrinking appetite is more than a small shift. It could be a warning that her body isn't absorbing nutrients like it used to, that her muscles are thinning, her metabolism's slowing, and her immune system is quietly losing its edge. And when that goes on too long, strength fades, balance gets shaky, illness becomes harder to fight off. Changes like these are common in older adults and can be tied to digestion issues, hormone changes, or even early cognitive decline. So if you've noticed meals no longer sound appealing, if you're feeling full faster than usual, or if you've dropped a few pounds without meaning to, it's time to take it seriously. Start small. Add protein to your morning oatmeal. Swap out processed snacks for fresh, easy-to-digest foods. Stay hydrated. And most of all, listen to what your body's trying to tell you. Because the way you nourish yourself today will shape how strong, alert, and independent you'll stay tomorrow. So ask yourself, are your meals still giving you life, or is it time to gently make a change? Sign number 6. How you handle stress could be the key to a longer life. After 70, life doesn't stop bringing challenges, but how you respond to them, that might just shape how long and how well you keep going. Stress isn't just a feeling in your chest. It's a force that affects everything, from your immune system to your heart, even the speed at which you age. Some folks carry stress like a heavy coat they can't take off. Others learn to roll with the punches. Let me introduce you to 2 longtime friends from Santa Rosa, Jack and Ray, both 76. Jack deals with the same stuff we all do: doctor visits, bills piling up, the occasional tension with his grown kids. But he's learned how to meet life with a little grace. He sits on his back porch every evening, takes deep breaths, calls his granddaughter just to chat, and reminds himself that not everything is his to fix. Ray, though, he holds on to every worry. The news keeps him up at night. He gets upset over little things: a late phone call, a neighbor's dog barking. His thoughts loop endlessly, and his body's feeling the toll. His sleep is off, his blood pressure's up, and he feels tired all the time. What Ray may not realize is that chronic stress can quietly chip away at your health, raising inflammation, weakening your defenses, and nudging your body toward disease. If you've been feeling tense lately, snapping more often, or carrying around a tightness in your chest or your jaw, don't just push through it. There are gentle ways to ease the load. Try deep breathing in the morning sun. Take short walks to clear your mind. Laugh with a friend. Pray if that brings you peace. Even journaling or light stretching can help you release what you've been holding. Because your ability to stay grounded when life shakes you, that's not just good for your spirit. It's a key part of staying healthy, steady, and here. So next time life throws you a curveball, ask yourself, do I let this take root, or do I breathe, reset, and move forward? Your peace of mind might just be your greatest strength. Sign number 7. Why staying connected might be the most important medicine of all. There's something powerful about knowing someone's out there who cares if you show up or don't. After 70, the strength of your relationships becomes more than just a comfort. It becomes a lifeline. Researchers have shown it again and again. Seniors who stay connected to family, friends, or even a small circle at church or the community center tend to live longer, feel better, and stay sharper. Let me tell you about 2 women from Ventura, June and Marie, both 78. June still meets her sister for breakfast once a week at the little diner on Main Street. She texts her grandkids, joins a local book group, and volunteers at the library on Wednesdays. There's laughter in her house and a calendar on the fridge filled with names and plans. Marie's life is quieter now. After her husband passed, she stopped calling old friends. Her kids are busy, and she doesn't want to bother anyone. Most days, she eats alone and watches TV in silence. At first, she thought she was just enjoying the peace, but over time, that silence started to feel heavier. Her mood dipped, her energy faded, and even her memory seemed a little foggier. Because here's the truth. Loneliness isn't just a feeling. It can impact your heart, your mind, and your immune system. But the flip side, even small connections can act like medicine. Call a friend. Invite a neighbor for coffee. Join a walking group at the park or chat with someone after Sunday service. It doesn't take a crowd, it just takes intention. Because the relationships you tend today can do more for your health than any supplement ever could. You were never meant to do this life alone, and it's never too late to reach out, reconnect, and let someone know. I'm still here, and I'd love to hear your voice. Final thoughts. Your tomorrow starts with what you do today. Now that you've heard these 7 signs, take a quiet moment to check in with yourself. Are you walking through life with steady feet and a full heart? Or have you started noticing little changes? Slower steps, restless nights, a bit more time spent alone? Here's the good news. These signs aren't set in stone. They're not the end of the story. They're invitations. Invitations to move a little more, to rest a little better, to reach out, to reconnect, to care for your body like the home it truly is. Whether it's your balance, your grip, your sleep, or the simple joy of a good meal, each one can be strengthened with small steps taken today. You don't have to wait for a doctor to sound the alarm. You already know where you stand. So don't put it off. Start now. Take a walk around the block. Call someone you've been meaning to. Cook something nourishing. Take 5 deep breaths when the world feels heavy. Because living longer is only part of the goal. What really matters is living well, with clarity, with peace, and with the strength to keep doing what you love. Thank you for spending time with us today. We'd truly love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one thing that spoke to you, one change you're ready to make. Your stories mean more than you know. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Because we all deserve to age with dignity, purpose, and a little more light in our days. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.